do it. Cove. Wait, hang on. Vorval is not a name that I want. I need a viewer name. This is your lucky name. A6s. Bam. Welcome. Who's this? Francie. Oman needs a name as well. And Justifer. Who can I name this after? Stephanos is in already. Sugarstalker can get in. Sugarstalker the antiquarian. Well, I'm pretty sure you would have wanted to be a leper, but oh well. Military service and all that. I'll take a bit more food than I normally would. 2 shovels for clearing obstructions and for scraping barnacles. Antivenom. 2 antivenoms actually for the brackish pools. The coral uses medicinal herbs. Bandage. There's a fair amount of bleed applying enemies, and we'll take 1 skeleton key. I always get your name wrong. You should be accepted by now. I mean, if I write the word sugar, like talking about sugar pudding in your coffee, I'll always put the A. But for some reason, my brain just always goes for the E in your name. I don't know what the hell is wrong with my brain. Brain is no good. I got a good brain, Jenny. There you go. I'm not a smart man. Holy water for anything in the cove? No. And we'll take the full 8 torches. So that's a lot more than I'd normally spend in a short run in the cove, but no healers, so. Oh, Kotaku, a new story for For Honor. For Honor is finally getting what? Dedicated servers. Well, there you go. A bit late.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
I can't see them saving that game. I mean, like, I'd lost 95% of its player base. I mean, I played For Honor a little bit, and it was kind of cool, but that's another one of those games that's like skill-based, PvP skill-based, and it's the kind of game like, I mean, if you, well, what I mean is, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of fun playing it casually, because everybody you run into is just gonna be an absolute fucking monster, and they're gonna annihilate you. Oh, do you get more if you use the antiquarian? Okay, I'll try that. Nice dodging, Justifer. Don't pull me, I'm trying to shoot. Good resisting. And that's the wrong position to use Iron Swan, damn. So does the antiquarian always get more from packs, or is there a chance she finds extra stuff? The antiquarian specifically, oh, that's pretty cool. This is bad. We haven't killed either of the 2. So I need to do 11 here. A crit will do it.
As the fiend falls,
A crit was needed, a crit was gotten.
blossoms.
Also, damn, I like to take someone who could apply poison into the cove because of this barnacle barrier shit. But we didn't have anybody that had poison. Always gets more. Awesome. I shall remember that. This is minus dodge. I don't think I want to ruin my dodge yet.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
She can inflict blight, but it's like 1 point. It's useless. Absolutely useless. How long is riposte? 1 more round. God, it's gonna take forever to kill this guy without any poison. Ugh. And stress wave on. Oh, this is not. But I mean, this is not the loadout I would ever take with. Fortifying vapors, festering vapors, 1 point for 3 rounds. I suppose it could stack. I'm not useless. I'm sorry, but you are. Yeah, the only way to hit this guy directly is to use AoE attacks. Like this. God, oh, we're taking so much damage. We don't have any way to heal it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
What up, Rob? Are you posting links again, Rob? Oh, what message was that? I only select the most abusive people to be made mod. God, Francie's getting fucked up. Bleeding a lot too. We'll use the bandage, but oh my god, she's gonna take 4 points of bleed damage. Ouch. Oh no, that was a waste. I could have just used Adrenaline Rush. Oh, oh my god, Stobbie, you're so noob.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Ugh, okay, that's fairly short at least. Fake truth. Totally fake truth. You fucking kleptomaniac!
Glittering gold.
Well, we got to keep it at least.
And baubles, paid for in blood.
At least we're getting loads of food, so there is that. Come on, keep eating. Oh god, killing these things without poison. Well, 1 to 2 damage, 5 to 9 damage. Yeah, go on. It's only going to do 1 to 2.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Actually, I'm going to guard Francie, because I don't want her to take more damage.
Inspiration and improvement.
1 damage. Get wrecked. Pretty much. 1 hit point. That should die from blood. Yes.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Nice rewards there.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, so you can eat after every battle. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she has 1 whole... Oh my god, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, she has 1 whole point of heal. It's not looking good, Sugar. You're getting hurt. Very, very hurt. These fuckers hit quite hard, is the thing. I'm just targeting the backline out of habit. I didn't actually really need to do that. And I should have used Duelist Advance. Yeah, I could have done this better. I like the dodge buff skill they have on the Antiquarian. I'd much rather just have her use Protect Me on someone who's riposting and get some damage out of her. Ooh, close. Yeah, they do a huge amount of damage. It really hurts. Well, at least 3 of the 4 are in riposte, so they're just going to focus Francie, I suppose. No, they don't. Egypts. love the damage the highwayman does. Look at that. A whole 1 hit point. Whoop-de fucking do. Ooh, the blood.
So
Is it worth stockpiling the blood as I find it?
Or is it merely
I would imagine it is
the
worth
light?
stockpiling.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
That citron is just shit. We know that. We know it's just shite. 1, maybe 2 more fights and then we're done here.
Another mariner.
Another misfortune. We're completing 100% of room battles. Ah, I should have used torches. Nice that there's some coral there though. This is gonna be tough. Good stabbing. Oh yeah, the voice lines are amazing. Get fucking shit mixed. Done it, Frenzy. Ouchie. I hate the Shotty man. He's the worst. Literally the worst. Yeah, so that improved their dodge a bit. Okay, suppose that's worth. Shooting Disciple. Whew, need those dodges.
This expedition at least promises success.
So remind me, this takes the medicinal herbs and can remove a negative quirk. I think that's probably a good one to get rid of. Yeah, the Plutomania on Francie, 100%. Nice. So it's the brackish pool that heals hit points. Ah, 2 more fights. Feck. What's the torch situation like?
The light, the promise of safety.
We shouldn't hit another eat event. Oh, that's a surprise, thank goodness. She does actually have that emboldening vapors. Yes! Fortifying vapors, festering vapors, protect me. See, like, I mean, that's effectively 7 damage from the Antiquarian, which she would never really do herself with her little stab. Oh, dodge and dodge. Shit. Yeah, I haven't, she hasn't learned that skill yet.
Back to the pit.
What should I do? Defend, guard, ally, buff self. Oh, 0 damage. Lame. Yeah, it should die from poison now. Ooh.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I would say get rid of the shovel, but I might need it to scrape barnacles. Let's eat and press on. Watch us hit an event that means we need to eat. Nice, another coral. Who to use it on though? Slow draw? I don't mind that. Known cheat. Fine. Yeah, ruins foe, blights it. Yeah, okay, fine, it'll be justified.
The match is struck. A
one more fight. Here we go.
Star is born.
Nice, that's huge. That's Frenzy, well done. We've actually got the least dodge. 8 dodge, 9 dodge, 8 dodge. It can be good, yeah. And I mean, I have found buffing your own party is better than debuffing the enemy generally, because buffing your own party isn't gonna fail, whereas debuffing the enemy can fail. Yeah, so buffing your own party, there's no roll for success, is what I mean. Is he being guarded? He is. Oh, that's a problem, because then we can't fucking kill him. Flash powder reduces their accuracy. Oh!
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
I forgot he does that. That sucked. And we go. Oh, this is the final battle. We'll be grand. We'll be grand. Just grand. No problem. Today, Stobbie learned a lesson. Blow up the bloody drowned fat zombie thing. I forget what it's called.
Powerful blow.
That was close. Sugar almost got exploded. Well fought, men.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Big bada boom.
Wholesome marine life can flourish, if indeed there is such a thing.
I mean, we spent like 3.5 just to do the mission, so. But thanks to Antiquarian, I reckon. Value 500 each. They actually, yeah, they buffed it. It used to be 250. That's a huge buff. Oh yeah, totally calculated. I only took as much damage as I was expecting to take. That was perfectly calculated damage.
A fresh irritant, the sum. A sanguine memory.
Fuck's sake. The town is abuzz. Come on, give me some healers. Man-at-Arms, Antiquarian. I think I might take another Man-at-Arms.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Fuck's sake. Rightio. So what is this? Bounty Hunter, move resist, move skill chance. Okay. Oh yeah, because yeah, you're actually right though, because the damage from the explosion is amplified by that spell. The gems are worth more than supplies at the end of mission. Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because the supplies are like 25 each. I wasn't thinking. Okay, it just reduces the stress recovery by 10%. I don't want to go there just yet. That seems very scary. Ooh, but plus 25 healing skills. It's a short. It doesn't seem that difficult. What's this? Baron's Invitation, 12 crests, 5,000 gold. Do you reckon it's time? Is it too early? What do you think, guys? I don't know if it's too early. Yeah, more level 3. That's what my intuition was. Max HP. What the hell? Let's just go back into the cove and get another warrior's cap. I mean, you can always use a warrior's cap. Grave robber isn't that great. And what is this? Hellion only, max HP. Nah. Another redemption armlet. We've already got one. This is a level 3, so we can't do that yet. So it's a short exploration mission. Who can heal for us? We definitely want Peveril to poison people. And I think we'll take Stephanos to heal people. And then what are the level 0s? Castillon and Kazathor probably. So that gives us good options to hit positions 3 and 4. Okay, I like that. I might take Adrenaline Rush instead of Breakthrough. I'm going to hang on to Barbaric Yorp on the assumption that if that the thrall is about to explode, I can stun it. I think that's going to stop it from exploding. I don't know, but it's worth experimenting with that to see if that'll work that way.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Right, Castellon, you don't need command, don't particularly need Rampart you have to have. It's Rampart and Retribution, that's the most important skills for you. I'll get the others eventually, but Rampart, Crush, Retribution, Crush, Rampart, and Defender are the ones you're going to be using the most. Peveril, yep, Plague Grenade. I actually want Noxious Blast. She needs to learn Noxious Blast. Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, Blinding Gas, 100%, and then Incision because we have the bloody herb. I might even leave the Blinding Gas behind just so I can take Battlefield Medicine as well. Although, I tell you what, are we going to use the bloody herb just because it's the cove? I mean, it does a bit of bleed, but I'll just resist the bleed. Really, her damage will come from Noxious Blast and Plague Grenade. Yeah, I think it's too important to be able to stun the back line and to be able to heal the bleed that gets applied by Octocestus. This is self-only remove disease, one companion remove disease. Anybody here carrying a disease? Nope, didn't think so. Okay, yeah, good point. So 140% chance to bleed with the herb. They have about 60% base resistance, so it's about an 80% chance to bleed. Okay, but I still reckon poisoning is the way to go. And I mean, even for the back line, I think we can leave the Blinding Gas. Let's just kill shit, blow shit up, and heal shit. Demonic Pull might be useful. And this is versus Eldritch. The Eldritch, are they the enemy types in the cove? I definitely want abyssal artillery. I don't think anyone who is on this mission uses mark or benefits from mark target. So I like demonic pull, and I like hands from the abyss. Right. Yes, the cove is eldritch. Okay. So in that case, I want sacrificial stab. Yeah, particularly because, you know, I think I'll take away Hands of the Abyss and take sacrificial stab instead. Because then he can attack all positions. Melee skills. What are your resistances? Bleed is fine. Stun is actually fine. I could increase your hit points a little bit at the cost of speed. Yep. It's fine. Castinol. Less stress. Let's see. What are your bleeds a bit low? We'll give you the bleed resist charm. And we'll increase your dodge. Peveril. Ranged accuracy, why not? He's going to be throwing, or she's going to be throwing poison quite a lot. Stiffness for the scouting and the trap disarm, and increase your hit points. Right, let's do this thing. That is the one I want. Yep. Eldritch, so let's go for 3 medicinal herbs and 3 anti-venoms, 2 shovels, 1 holy water, 2 skeleton keys, standard amount of food because we have heal, and let's take 6 torches only. Eldritch Hater on the Man at Arms, nice. Extra little damage bonus.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
As a short one, this is a hell of a lot longer than the previous one. Let's just take a quick little look at the skills. Yep, Iron Swan, that's correct. Retribution, Crush, correct. Poison, Poison, Heal, Stab. Heal, Damage, Pull, Stab. No Antiquarian this time. Call of the Deep. I think that only increases damage as opposed to increasing the stress that he or she does. Good, that guy should poison, yep, die from poison on the next turn. And if I pull you forward, or just the straight damage, you say you've got 4 damage on you, so 12 minus 4 is 8. Can I do 8 damage to you? 4 to 6, it would need to crit. I don't need to move him. Oh, fuck, because the Man-at-Arms can hit position 3 anyway. But it looks like the Man-at-Arms is going to need a crit to kill this cultist. Oh no, it's 8 hit points. You should be able to one-shot it. Fuck's sake. Oh, that was Retribution, not Crush. It's another reason I'm glad I had the poison, because that poison's going to keep doing its work even through the guard. So 6 to 8 damage with the stab as opposed to 2 to 2 plus poison. Okay, so the stab is not that bad. And what's the bleed value? 1 for 3 turns, 3 to 4. No, let's just kill this nerd first. Oh, that debuffs now. I forgot about that. Minus 15 dodge. Shit. Oh, it removed the guard though. Okay.
A weapon that cuts on its own.
Didn't realize that.
A decisive pummeling.
Jesus, the protection on these things is huge. Oh, but it's got Call of the Deep on it. Okay.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yo! Oh yeah, those big crabs are a nightmare. That arterial pinch. Ugh. I actually take them to the Weald as well, because even though they can't poison the mushroom people, but they can cure all the poison that you normally have to deal with. And I mean, the fact that I've got a bloody herb is actually great, because look, you can attack position 1 and 2.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Come on, secret door. Nope. Let's go this way and back up. $25 gold. Ching ching. Tired, excuse me. I think I can use one spade here. The chance of there being 2 obstructions there is pretty small. %, 10, 30, 30. Ooh. No bueno. It worked. Wolfric, I see you logging into Vermintide. On Monday, I really want us to try to get a high-level group together so we can start doing some nightmare runs. This is bad. Plague is level 25, I'm level 20-something, you're level 70. The 3 of us, we just need one more person who's pretty experienced and has good gear. Sugar, are you experienced enough and do you have good enough gear to do nightmare runs? Because if you do, come join us on Monday, we'll do some nightmare missions. I've got to try to kill this dude first. That ought to do it. Ooh! A cheeky stab there by Stephanos.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
And he misses. Jesus, this thing's hit hard. The ogre tends to spawn in easy to kill areas. Okay. Smuggler's Run. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, that's the underground passages, like in the swamps. Well, look, my favorite is Wheat and Chaff. I just love that mission. For whatever reason, I can't even explain why I enjoy it so much. I just love Wheat and Chaff. He's gonna die now. That was too much.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Nice. Finding 1,000 gold in a wall sconce.
Paid for in blood.
Let's organize this. This inventory is a mess. Organize this shit, Stobbie. So the stuff first, then the gems, in order of value, then the money. Yep, good. Man their impots. Yep. Since there will never be a rat ogre there. It's like the rat ogre in and of itself I don't struggle with too much, but it's having to deal with the rat ogre when there are a bunch of pinkies coming at you that it becomes a problem.
Wealth beyond measure.
It's quiet. It's too quiet.
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I don't like it. Our little excursions into the cove have gone okay so far. I mean, considering it's been 2 setups that aren't ideal. I mean, the first one was a lot more difficult. This one is a lot better in terms of the layout, but I suppose it's nice to just not be in the ruins for a change.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
Repeater minigun mode makes short work of that. Okay, yeah, true. I kind of hope that they patch that out. Honestly, it seems a bit bullshit. Minigun repeater. So explain to me again what happens with it. If you get a attack speed proc while using the minigun, you get infinite ammo. So for the duration of the extra speed, which can be like 10 seconds or 5 seconds, you get unlimited ammo. That's crazy. Castle Thor!
confidence surges.
Making a short work here. Everybody just heal yourselves. It'll die in a sec from poison. Sea maggot. Holy crap. Dude, they have to take that out. Come on, that's bullshit. It's just infinite ammo as long as it procs.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That is some straight up BS. Infinite minigun mode. What do you think is the most useless weapon in Vermintide? I'd say it's the twin pistols on the Witch Hunter.
In Radiance.
It's because their range isn't great. They don't do great damage. They don't even one-shot a pinky. Back yours. Ow! Ow! 5 to 7 or 6 to 9. Nice. Crypt.
Quakes.
Yeah, I suppose they're amazing versus Storm Vermin.
Press disadvantage. Give them
But if I'm playing as a witch hunter, I'm using the axe. So that's how I just chop chop and the Storm Vermin die. No problem. Even the rapier kills Storm Vermin, just 3 little stabs in the eye socket. Mace on the wizard, yeah. Warhammer on anybody kills Storm Vermin really quick. But then again, if I'm using a warrior, I'm going to be using the claymore for the AoE clear. Just want to remove that bleed. Oh, come on! And the Warhammer on the soldier is an interesting weapon because obviously it one-shots a lot of the specials like Vermin and Storm Vermin and whatnot. It's obviously crap against multiple enemies, but I mean, I remember when I was fighting a horde of the little pinkies, you push them away and then you start swinging in an AoE and you just, knock everything away. I didn't find it that bad. I just never got a special weapon, or I never got a magical Warhammer that I liked.
Success so clearly in view.
Yeah,
Or
it
is it
counts for everything,
merely
yeah,
a
true.
Trick of the light.
Oh, that's true, yeah, Gruber's blunderbuss is probably the worst weapon in the game. So once played with an elf who used daggers, then pop a strength potion to kill an ogre on horde in 10 seconds. Whoa, wow. When I play the elf, I like using the cleaver just because it looks amazing and it makes this nice, deep, meaty thunk when this cleaver sinks into the rat ogre's body. No, thank you.
Another mariner. Another
Actually, you know what? We've all got level almost all got level 2. If this finishes that mission, what the hell, let's do it. Let's take it on, let's be brave. Because we just got to get through it and beat it. Let's do it. In fact, we can even go investigate that curio and then go back, because if this is a healing, exactly, a healing curio. Lygophobia, thanatophobia, light sensitive, crit, may not meditate, nocturnal. What's the worst here? I think nocturnal or may not meditate. Light sensitive, yeah, we'll get rid of that one if we can. Stefanet's, I'm exactly the same. My favorite is Gruber with a two-handed sword, and then his musket, the sniper rifle musket, just for one-shotting storm vermin. So we got to leave one torch for this altar thing.
The path is clear. We require
Eat the
only
food.
the strength to follow it.
Who's got the lowest bleed resist? They can use the holy water. That would be you. And who else has blight? Who has low resistances? Yeah, you guys can take that as well. This could be a gigantic mistake, but what the fuck, let's do it. I hate the fact that you started surprised. Right, blight, we just got to stack blight. Bleed 40%. Is it Eldritch? It is Eldritch.
Masterfully
Nice.
executed.
Don't use defender. Run forward. Wicked hack. Oh god, someone's gonna die. Oh god. Oh, I hate these little things are the worst. If I remember, they do more damage every time. Yeah, every time they attack. We might end up running here. So Peverell's just going to keep stacking the poison, and everybody else has to deal with these things.
Another one falls.
The problem is we don't really have AoE clear for them, so it's going to absorb. Ah! No, I don't think we can do this. I think we should run here. Because every turn it's just going to summon 2 more of those. Yeah, so Rob, each ability, so if you look here, the description, there's 4 yellow dots and red dots. So the yellow dots represent the positions 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you need to be in to be able to use the skill, and the red dots represent which of the enemy positions you can attack with that skill. So with this one, if I'm standing in position 1, 2, and 3, I can use it, and I can attack positions 1 and 2 with it. Plague Grenade. I have to be standing in positions 1 and 2, and I can attack 3 and 4 together simultaneously. You can't ignore the claws, because every time they attack they get 50% extra damage. Every time I've ignored the claws, I've regretted it. And look at that. Plus, so it did 3 attack there, so it'll do quite a bit more the next time. The poison will start stacking up. Oh, wait, why isn't it stacking? It should be stacking. I'll just see whether the poison stacks on the next turn, because if it doesn't, then that's going to be a problem. Oh, that's a good point, because if I kill both the claws, it'll just summon more of them. So kill this one that's buffed. Okay, very good point, very good point. Because he resisted it last turn. He shouldn't be, he's only got 40% resistance. There you go, Blight. 8 damage, okay, good. One more turn. I think I should stay in Retribution. Fucking, you can't miss that! think once he gets to like 25 damage, I'll just continue to burst him down. Oh, I didn't have that charge ability on her. No, I'm no good. 4 to 7.
A devastating blow.
I've heard of pitchback. No, I haven't tried it. I might try it at some point, but I need to at least get through the game once, which I haven't done. Okay, I think it's time to just attack the Shambler. Shambler attacking time. It's Eldritch, so just keep sacrificial stabbing it. One or two more turns.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Come on, brave men. Oh, here comes the stress. Oh, shit. Ouch, there, that one's gonna die now.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
That gets more tough as well. Protection. Feck. What's the stun resist? 50 and 50. Never mind. Let's just drop burst down this thing now. So 8 hit points left. We've got 4 and we need to do 3 to it. 1 more point damage and it'll die from poison. Oh, so close. Oh, we all dodged it. Yes, team.
If not for the corpses.
Team, have a Guinness. You deserved it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Shambler taken down. Quad dodge, baby. So what do we get? Ancestors map. 20, that is amazing. 25 scouting charts for the rest of the campaign. God, that's huge. We are going to find so many, well, comparatively, so many more secret passages. God, that changes the entire campaign. That is so huge. The economics of the campaign, oh, God, that's amazing.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Yeah, plus stress, fine. That is easily the best trinket you could get. Yeah, agreed. Ancestors map, so lucky. Paranormal, don't like that. That's fine. Man, nice. I mean, like, actually finding it on that mission was a bit of luck, because whether you can do it or not is the relative strength. And by relative strength, I mean, remember, levels 1, if you're at levels 0, 1, and 2, you're in like tier 1. If you're level 3, 4, and 5, I think it was your tier 2, and then it's the different colors, basically. So our group was about as strong as they could be, because 3 of them had level 2 weapons and level 2 armor. Man, that was such a bit of fortune. I wonder what it's worth. 7,500, but I would never sell it. You guys have earned something. Caretaker, get the fuck out of there! You're the worst, Caretaker. You are literally the worst. Ooh, we need another occultist to do some healing.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
And another plague doctor. The plague doctors are very versatile. I like them.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked?
If I could kill the caretaker, I'd do it on day 1. Like, thanks, mate, for caretaking the place. You can get fucking knifed now. I just want to see what the next missions are. I so desperately want a healing item of some description. That's interesting. Versus Fanatic. I'm assuming the Fanatic are these Crimson Court monsters. Deathblow resist. That's very nice. We 100% going to go for that. That's a long mission, so we can take the Antiquarian. It's easy. Poisoned Herb. Mwah. Sun Ring is okay. That Gambler's card is terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's okay. But that is just money. And it's 9 deeds as well. It's another ruin run, unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? We'll take the best guys we can. Keeler, come along. Ryoji. It's going to be a long one. Okay, hang on, no. We'll take our healer. Where's our antiquarian? We'll take Sugar. And then we need Riposte. So, Aegis and... Where's Justifer? Rival Collector. Fuck yeah, this is going to be a good one. Okay, so melee skills on Justifer. And I might as well give him the trap. He's got the highest trap disarm anyway, so yeah, he will carry it then. The extra stress is something we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Extra accuracy, very nice. I wonder if the scouting chance is gonna stack. Let's operate on the assumption that it is gonna stack. So now we're carrying a total of 35% scouting chance. Fuck, that is fucking money. Range skill. They do stack. That's awesome. Your judgment is a ranged skill, isn't it? Yes. So on that basis, you can take the steady bracer. Minus stress if torch is above. We could use that to counteract the stress from Ancestral's map, but we just keep the torch above 75. Considering it's a long dungeon and we don't have any way to mitigate the stress. Okay, let's make sure everybody is trained up and got the best weapons they're going to need. Dazzling Light, I think, is his ability from the back he's going to be using. She's going to be using, excuse me. Justifer, you'll open up with Duelist Advance, which puts you in position 1 when you point blank shot. Then you can Wicked Slice and Pistol Shot. This is costing us a fortune to upgrade all this stuff, but I think it's going to be fine. Because this is a long dungeon now. I think we're going to benefit quite a lot from it. Next. Sugar. Get down, increase dodge and speed. May as well take Nervous Stab, why not? Protect Me is good. Invigorating Vapors, does that buff everybody? I think it does. Festering Vapors could be useful, but not in the ruins. I'm not even going to spend anything else on that. Crush, Rampart, Retribution. Bellow is quite good. I like Bellow. Okay. Blacksmith. Money's getting a touch low. Sweet. We're ready. It's going to be a good one. We're going to be doing a long exploration. 9 deeds, 7.5 grand, but poisoned herb. That's going to make our plague doctors quite strong, and even some grave diggers, because they can poison as well. I look forward to it. Cool. It's going to be good. Stefano spazzing out.